staff, we have highly trained police staff, all working to enable the Chief Coroner to have this process commenced and completed as soon as possible out of respect for those loved ones, for their family. The next point I want to make is that tomorrow being Monday, people in Christchurch and across New Zealand will want to return to their lives. It's the role of the New Zealand Police to ensure people are safe to do so. So what will you see tomorrow? You will see a highly visible police presence on the streets, around your businesses, around your schools, and even in the air, right across the country. So you will feel safe to go about what you want to do tomorrow. The last thing I want to clarify is there is some commentary in the public domain about police response times to this incident, this tragic incident on Friday afternoon. I can tell you that within 6 minutes of police being called on 111, within 6 minutes, armed police staff were on the scene. Within 10 minutes, members of our armed offenders squad were on scene. And within 36 minutes, we had that mobile offender in our custody. Thank you. And I will take any questions.
What's the usual response time? How would you expect the AOS to be on scene?
The AOS are a squad that we normally have to call out, so it would be longer than this. So this was a very, very quick response. And I think the people and the public should be assured that we train for things like this, hoping we never, ever have to respond.
What gun did the accused use? We understand it was an AR-15. Can you confirm?
So that's all part of the ongoing investigation, but I think it's already in the domain that the offender has used a number of firearms, including semi-automatic weaponry.
Do police know who sold the offender's weapons?
We're still working through that process.
We understand that a hunter who visited the gun club that the accused frequently visited had some concerns about extremist behaviours at the club. Were police aware?
That commentary has come to us, and we are exploring that. We will speak to those people. We would anyway, as part of the investigation, and anything that comes to light like that, we will be sharing.
The person said that they brought it to the police's attention at the time. So
I'm also aware of that, but I'm not aware of whether or not that is actually true. So we're working through that as well. So it's important when we know the answers to that, we share them with you.
How many victims will be returned to their families tonight?
So we hope, I think you heard the Chief Coroner today saying, we hope to have at least one of those victims returned tonight, and the process will build momentum. You also heard her say that the most important thing is to ensure that the identifications are done to 100% certainty, and that's what the process will ensure.
And you've spoken about a heightened police presence tomorrow, but what messages of assurance can you give the public as they do return to their lives?
That if we believed there were threats that needed to be managed, we will do so. But at the same time, we will be highly visible on the streets, in neighbourhoods, businesses, schools, places of recreation and sport, and even in the air, to ensure that people can and should go about their lives.
Have more resources been committed down to Christchurch for that?
Absolutely. We have in excess of 200 extra police staff doing a number of roles. I've been talking to the District Commander, John Price, to ensure that he has every available resource so he can deploy them in a way that makes people feel safe to go about their business.
How long should we expect for something like that amount of resource to be there for?
We'll keep you updated on that.
A member of the Muslim community has, in Christchurch, has sent news up a video of the man appearing to be a white supremacist. The community says that he has been harassing them. was arrested after the attack and then released. Are you aware of this?
I'm aware of something that you might be talking about. I think you've got your chronology wrong, if we're thinking about the same thing. And there was a person dealt with some days ago, and they have been posting online, but I think you have your chronology incorrect.
Are we done, everybody?
There was a 50th victim that came out not long ago. How were they missed?
I talked to that this morning. I need to be really sensitive in terms of what's occurred, so I don't want to be descriptive, but there were a number of victims, as you know, at Deans Avenue Mosque. It is understandable how they were missed, amongst others.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you for your time.